This is a 79 or 80?
81.
81. This is Chris Wilkins, folks. He'll be at the toy run on the 5th, and this is his Camaro. How long you had this car?
6 years.
6 years. I've worked on it a little bit here and there, on and off in parking lots when things went sideways. But he had his motor freshened up. He's got him a 650 double pumper Pro Foam on it. Come over here and adjusted that a little bit and reset his timing curve. And this is a solid, good running old car. I mean, you had it painted since the last time I seen it. He's had it lowered, but he literally gets out and drives this thing all over the place. Like, it never sees a trailer. He just cruises it. All LED stuff is what he's talking about. He just redid the interior, seats and panels and everything else. Oh, it's awesome. It is awesome. But yeah, he will be at the toy run if nothing fails.
Cross my fingers.
Oh yeah, exactly. Hop in there and start up. Yeah, Chris has known Dad and us for a very long time. What is that, 2-chamber Flowmasters?
Single chamber. Yeah. It's an X-Bike.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
I like the loud. I was pissed off.
No, it's just perfect, so you can still talk next to it, so it's not too loud. But you don't want to talk to me on cell phone no way when you're driving. That's one of them ignore. Oh, that's cool. But yeah.
Go watch it. You'll love it.
Well, that's it. That's Chris's car. That's his Camaro. 81. Cool. All right, fix to do another carburetor. This is a 600 come off Mike Fox, Kerry Fox's brother's truck. So I'm gonna tear it all apart, run through it, re-gasket it, and rebuild it, and put it on his truck and tune it, and get it running good. And the cylinder pump diaphragm. Look at that. Just... All right, pop the bowl off. First thing I notice. Way, it's almost bottomed out. So it was starving for fuel big time. Look at all that. Man, that front float was too low. Look at all that build up. A lot of crud in the carb. Look at all that stuff in the bottom of the bowl. That's on the secondary side. Look how far the primary is open. See how much transition slots open to try to get it to idle. So we'll close that off and open up the secondary. It's too much. It's pulling fuel right there like that. The base plate gasket was still sealing, but it's very old and brittle. Here it cracks. But yeah, very old and brittle. See, it wants to crumble. All right, got the jet plate off. Needs to be clean. Well, see here, the primary, see how far the T-slot's open? It is way open. It's even pulling fuel out of right there. That's open way too far, so I'll close that off and open up the secondary. Also, I was looking at this thing. This is the base plate gasket that come off of it. See how that's opened? This crossover channel. It's partially exposed. See, it was like that. So, that's not right. Should have it blocked on both sides. And here is the correct gasket. See, it covers everything. Alright, put a new in the seat in, and that's the way they're supposed to be set. You want them about square. See how much movement that has? When I took them out, they had nothing. They're bottomed out. Power valve, there's the old one. Still good. I put a new one in it. So it's, you know, you got a new one, put a new one in. Alright, new gaskets are on, new power valves in. Just got to put the crossover tube back in. Throw the nice clean bowls back on it. The accelerator pump diaphragm. Alright, new accelerator pump diaphragm is in, and look at the gap on this pump cam. So I'm going to adjust this, and the mixer screws are now set at 1 1/4, actually 1 1/2 turns out, so it should be about right when I go to start. There we go, whole lot better than what it was. Alright, let's square the secondary T-slot. Then you can take and close this primary. See how far open he's got the primaries? Also, he's got a screw in the vacuum secondary, which, yes, it opens it, but that's not the way they're supposed to work. There's a little port down in there that actually reads vacuum, not engine vacuum, but vacuum that passes over down the venturi that opens up the secondary. You could adjust that with springs. Alright, there we go. All fixed, cleaned up, rebuilt. New gaskets, new power valve, new accelerator pump diaphragm, new rubber gaskets for the crossover tube. Secondary T-slot has been opened, squared. The primary has been closed till it's about squared. Bolted on, fired up, it'll run 100 times better than it did before. No doubt about that. Alright, this is Kerry Fox's brother's Mike's little C10. He's had this thing a long time, but this is the one that did the 600 for. It fired right up. You got to ignore the clacking valves. We need to run his valves. Yeah, go ahead and start it. That's right up, boy. Yeah, that's good.
God, look at that. Are you kidding me, man?
Check it out. Go ahead and grab it.
Look, Steve. Yeah, I see it. That's more than 1/8 of an inch.
Yeah.
That's probably 150,000.
That's a gap.
That's the one I kept hearing over here. It sounded like a little man in there with a hammer.
3 or 4 on that side that was like that. But new valve cover gaskets, clean the valve covers out. Kerry did all that. They look nice. He's got a clean carburetor and clean valve covers. He's ready for the show.
Son.
Show stopper.
Smitten.
Alright, we're back over here messing with Mike's truck. We run the valves. This is a hydraulic cam with solid flat tappet lifters, which they used to do on circle track stuff. And so we zeroed them out. We'll set them at about 2,000, something like that, and then go. So we zeroed them out, and that's good. We'll readjust the carburetor, that's good. And then we set the timing. The timing initial is 20, full advance is about 35, and it's a whole much happier engine. Spin it over, Carla.
Yeah. A lot better.
Way better.
It's been running for 30 years.
Yeah. Nice. All right, we are gonna go run up a road. This wasn't no rocket ship anyhow, but if it just runs better than it did the other day, we'll be happy.
Yeah, Lord help.
Oh, sounds way better. Alright, we just did. Yeah, it already runs better than it did the other day.
It never ran up good.
No. Yeah, we just out cruising around a little bit. Make sure everything is where it needs to be. It's far cry better than what it was.
Take off now.
It runs better than it did the other day, no doubt.
I think the back brakes are adjusted up a little bit too tight.
Alright, well, cool. Definitely better than it was. Hands down, no question.
Good. I'll have him change his oil after a while.
Alright, that's a It's a wrap on Mike's truck. Hopefully we see it at the toy run this year.
Yeah, it's your normal. When you drag them out of the woods for about 30 years, you have to do the same thing as if when you leave them in the driveway for 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
Gas tank, clean it all out. Brakes, your brakes ain't going to work. But it's going now, it's all good.
Yeah, it moves. That's cool.
Thank you for your help, Justin.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Mike. Hope you enjoy it. I think it was Tracy's idea.
Yeah, she wanted to fix it for her daddy.
Yeah, so that there you go. Thank Tracy.
He's an old dude.
He's nice as they come.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
So,
Good guy.
hope we get out there and have some fun with it. Cool.
Yeah, he'll enjoy it.
All right, well, that's a wrap. All right, we've been out here a couple hours, hitting with the 57, making all the pulleys fit. This is for a stock small block. We cut that, got a welded piece in there. This is stock small block. Stock small block pulleys, top and bottom. All that stuff worked, but this was Dad's original setup. It was in this hole to right there. He just drilled this hole out, and now that fit. So it's fuel line and all that goes right back where it was. Headers clears it good. They'll go straight to the 660s.
Move that brake line right there. Header will fit on this side.
And that water pump, 2 years ago, Michael Hart bought it to get a water pump motor. Yeah, a water pump drive motor, yeah. And he had that pump. He said, here, I don't want this pump. You want it? And sure enough, that was the pump that was perfect. It fit perfect.
Michael Hart.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we're mocking all this up. Then we're going to paint it and put it all back on for the final install. Okay, so as we continue to mock things up, we was like, hey, let's put our nitrous plates and our 2-inch spacers on it. We got the solenoids and all that stuff for the nitrous. It's going to be right there. And yes, that is putting the nitrous on this motor. Because fives actually. It ought to run 6s on motor. It ought to be in the 5s on the spray. And the reason we put the big 2-inch spacers on it is to give that plenum some more volume, because that intake's an old Offenhauser and it's got the 4-port, and we didn't know how well nitrous fogging into that would work. So now it gives it a plenum to mix into, then it gets sucked into the 4 ports at the intake. Alright, so I found some square tubing. This is much better, much stronger, it'll do much better. So there we go, there's a gap radiator. But there is the radiator in, the hose is on.
Same radiator hose off small block.
Yeah.
This right here bolted right back the same place. I'm going back up there.
They come to that side so I can see. Yep. All that stuff went right back on there.
Yeah, they used a lot.
Very little modification.
A lot of the shit off the small block setup worked. This right here just moved, this thing right here, I just moved the holes, moved this regulator forward.
Yep.
Same line, same bracket. This right here is the same bracket.
Oh yeah.
Yep. All just like it was, except a little bigger.
It's cool, man. Then we got a radiator set up there. It's in the center of the motor. Everything's good.
Yeah.
Just gonna weld them in.
Thing ordered cool. That's a little radiator. It looks a little bit. I don't know if it'll cool or not.
Yeah, but Dad may not feel that way, but the more people that this car aggravates, the happier it makes me.
Justin loves that. So he loves.
That's like with mine. If you hate my car, I love that. I love it when people hate.
Justin loves controversy. Yeah. We got to make it faster because it ain't never been fast, but it's gonna be faster. So
yeah,
shit you got to do.
All the real folks out there, the real fans and stuff like that, they appreciate that. I love this stuff. I love the fact that I persuaded Dad to put nitrous on this motor. I was like, hey, let's put nitrous on it. Well, I don't know. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's do that.
Me, you, and the GoPro.
Watch and see. The first time up at the church when he hammers this thing, he will be sold on it. I guarantee it. Absolutely sold. When he leaves on that trans brake, you get to leave like you're leaving with a clutch, but shift it like an automatic.
It'll chirp second, we'll be all right.
Remember back when Colton was all about the straight drive in his S10, straight drive. He don't mention straight drive nothing no more. Not a bit.
He's getting shot out of a cannon.
Yeah.
Oh.
You ain't no outlaw. You're Big Daddy Dale Wilson, and this is Bad Penny.
I'm just me.
Yeah, that's it. Me. That's all it is. And this is Bad Penny, and it's going to be however you want it to be.
If they hate on us, hate on us.
Yeah, please.
It ain't slowed down one little drop of water yet.
No. We do what we do, always will.
There's always somebody. If you're hating on somebody hating on you, you're doing something right. Like
exactly. There's a whole lot more people out there really enjoy the crap we do than there is to hate on it.
Some people understand it.
Yeah. All the backwoods, low buck, home built hot rodder folks, they get it. We'll pause right there. We'll come back here in a minute. All right, we're working on 57 a little bit today, trying to get ready for toy run on the 5th. And now radiators welded in, all the stuff with the carbs, gaskets, all that's done, distributors in, top dead center over here, number 1 cylinder. And Dad is doing a trans cooler deal. But I got this bracket built, made that, welded it all up, changed pulleys on the bottom, trying to get our alternator belt to work. Still doesn't work, so I have to get one. But the radiator is in, so I'm gonna throw some paint on all that. Alright, so water pump's painted black, fans painted black, pulleys painted black. Dad's got his hold down chain on there now.
Same chain.
Yep, same chain. Brackets are painted black, and radiator is still aluminum.
Yeah, we're debating whether to paint that thing black or not.
We're not. Alright, trans cooler lines are all hooked up. It comes out, goes in the big trans cooler, comes back out, goes in that trans cooler, goes back to the transmission. Headers are on, plug wires are on, and now Dad's probably trying to figure out a brake line fix. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Alright. It's cold, it's dark. Believe it or not, it's about 9 o'clock, but it's black, dark. Because of the winter time. Okay, camera just went out of focus because it's cold.
Yep.
That's a wrap. It's closer than it was.
Yeah,
it's
probably
closer
it
than
seemed
it was.
like yesterday just took, oh my Lord.
Well, it's because we can't never work on it.
Nah, that's true, but I mean, damn, it's just like drug out and out and out and out and out. It's like somebody should have been running.
Well, it did. It ran a year ago when we built it on the stand.
No.
Well, we're back out here tomorrow. I was going to go with Colton to West Virginia, but a fellow we was going to do some trading with is sick. So we're going to wait maybe a few weeks from now, go do some swapping. So I'll get to come out here and help finish this up. Until tomorrow.
Peace.
All right, Dad's fixing the brake line ordeal where the header hit. Brake line, he's trying to resituate all that, go move everything over a few inches.
He'll put final fitting so I need to move it.
Exactly.
Anyway.
And I'm building a removable tunnel, turtle shell basically, to go from automatic, the bolts of that, to back to 4-speed if he ever wants to. Just out of scrap junk, just piece it together. It's pretty thick gauge stuff. Should be good to support the shifter and all that. Have tabs on it that bolt to the floor and to the top of the tunnel. 4 bolts and it'll be out of there. Oh, as soon as I got to start, I was like, I should probably do the tabs first. Might run out of wire. Out of wire. Yeah, run out of welding wire. Right, so I had to abort building my tunnel because we're out of welding wire. So we decided to build the linkage deal, mount the pedal and all that.
That bad boy.
Yeah, heavy duty.
He's been in that shit.
Yeah, heavy duty. Have to pull right through the firewall there. That's got to have a notch. It just boom, 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 boom. There's his pedal. It's up high like it because Dad's feet, he wears an 18. So about right there is where it'll be. And he'll go, whap, whap. You got them 18s.
Yeah. You threw that bad boy up there. That's what I race with, my rock boots. My God.
He's always running them boots. Always has.
Yeah, everybody else got racing shoes. I wear my safety boots.
Let's notch that and pull that pedal back out and drill it and hook it up. And then you can work the throttle from inside. And we'll see if it'll start.
Check this action right here.
Yeah.
Tension on the chain now. How'd they do that? Check it out.
It's pristine.
It's tight.
Tight like a tiger. All right, we spun the big block over. Fired first lick. We're gonna see if we can get it to sit here and run. I'm having just carburet a little bit and then check a timing. But this is the first initial, well, second initial fire with it in the car. Because it hit that first time, so we'll see what it does.
Good.
Yeah. It's pouring water and the timing ain't right. Need to turn the timing up and we got to fix that leak. But it runs. Oh, when it's dialed, when she's dialed in, it'll sound real good. Mixture's off in that.
10 minutes to get a crowd.
She's up to 160. I got to run through the carburetors and we got to seal them phenolic spacers because it's sucking vacuum bad from somewhere.
It takes a little funky, but that's the first time it's run. So
but it was doing the same thing on the 57. Remember, it would go, and then it would die.
Doing that last time we started small block, it was doing that. But don't think
it's got to be the base plates. I bet you the base plates are a little warped.
It's right on 60-pound oil pressure. It not move off that, so it sounds damn good though. She sounds like she's a damn little mean bitch, though, don't she?
Oh, we ain't even cracked the throttle open yet. We're just. I'm gonna grab the. Oh yeah, that's what I was telling you. It's a 110.
But that ain't 15 degrees time.
I'll have to check and see. Yeah, once you start it, I want you to walk around the back of the car so I have something to put in the video of it running. So just lean in there and we'll fire it up and I'll keep it running and just walk around.
You hear it touch it when you revved it. Sounds like a big block in the hauler, though, don't it? Yeah, I heard it as soon as it come down, it touched the converter. So it's fine. What's the temperature at now? I ain't looked at it. I'm all shook up.
So the water temperature was reading way high and Dad went over to check the thing and there's an air pocket built up in it. And it exploded all over him.
Yeah.
Cold?
Yeah, got me a mouthful of antifreeze.
Shower of poison, he said.
All up on my glasses and shit.
Oh, you can have a hard time getting them clean.
I know. That bitch got my ass good. That was quick.
Well, the radiator's ice cold, the tubes and stuff is cold. Oh, now they're hot.
How can it go in your mouth when the motherfucker's shut?
But when we was running it, we didn't run it with that cap off. At least you know your cap seal's good on your new radiator.
Oh yeah, it does good, but it blowed shit on my damn new big block. Now I don't put my windshield. Shit, I soaked my damn shirt, yay.
No, it's because we didn't run it with the cap off and let all the air that's in the motor flush out.
Well, you said all the air would come out.
It did. It's pressurized in there. All right, well, it fired up, run, revved on a little bit. Got some fine tuning and stuff to do. Dad's gonna order some carb kits. I'm gonna run through the carburetors and we're gonna see if we can get some kind of aluminum 2-inch spacers. Get rid of that phenolic because that phenolic just ain't working.
Yeah, them things are good.
They flex and you can see fuel. I guarantee it's sucking vacuum. I should have sprayed some brake cleaner around it, but it wouldn't run in order to even do that. But that's what they was doing on the black truck.
Yeah, we've used them for when they do things. Like these used them, it don't work.
Yeah. It's because they're hollow. Those ones are hollow on the inside.
Yeah,
they're channeled out.
Yeah.
So I get that, get some.
The real deal ones probably work.
Do that. And hook up a converter and finish up my turtle shell to go over the hole in the floor. Run them out the shifter. Then put the drive shaft in it and bleed the brakes. Then it should move and see what happens. Quite a bit to do in the weekend to come. But we're going to give it everything we got to get it all dialed and good to go.
Oh, yeah.
We get them.
She's living again.
We get her dialed in, it'll sound good.
Living again.
That drives me crazy, something being out of whack like that. I can't stand it. All right, that's a wrap. 427, bad penny, it runs.
Thanksgiving week, everybody. Be glad.
Yeah. We'll be back out here in a few days. All right. We got welding wire. We've been up here maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And the custom turtle shell convert from 4-speed to automatic is built. The shifter and all bolts right to the turtle shell, and the whole thing comes out one piece. So we've got studs through there, with nuts that go on the bottom side, right under. That covers up the whole 4-speed shifter hole. Yeah, the whole thing, boom, comes right out.
Right back in the hole.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it works. It's black. Carpet will cover it. But I got Dad to sit in there and figure out where the shifter was going to be comfortable, and that's exactly where he wanted. So, sweet. Okay then, nice. All right, now we can go.